The exchange centers on Deborah Ross pressing officials over the incarceration conditions of Ghislaine Maxwell, a convicted accomplice of Jeffrey Epstein, and whether she has received unjustified privileges while in federal custody. This lays out a pointed timeline, noting that after a reported meeting with a politically connected attorney, Maxwell was transferred from a Florida facility to a minimum security camp in Texas, despite typically being ineligible for such placement. She highlights claims that Maxwell has access to perks like private workouts, increased personal services, and other benefits that appear inconsistent with the treatment of similar offenders. When asked directly whether a convicted sex offender deserves special treatment, the response from the official deflects from a simple yes or no answer, and instead shifts responsibility to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, asserting no personal involvement in the transfer decision. This moment becomes central to the broader critique that powerful institutions often rely on procedural distance and limited accountability when questioned about controversial decisions. While it is true that the Bureau of Prisons manages inmate classification and transfers, the lack of clarity fuels suspicion, especially given the high-profile nature of the case. The narrative suggests a pattern where ethical questions are met with ambiguity rather than transparency, reinforcing public concern that influence and connections may shape outcomes behind the scenes. At the same time, it's important to distinguish between verified facts and interpretive framing. Minimum security facilities do offer more relaxed conditions by design, which can be misconstrued as preferential treatment. Ultimately, the issue raised is less about a single transfer and more about whether institutional processes are applied consistently and transparently, particularly in cases involving individuals connected to powerful networks.